even if your houses resist the wolf's attack. Neither of you have enough vegetables to survive.
No, but I do have my special herbs. I bet he would like to try some.
Go ahead and enjoy yourself. It won't be long until we're face to face with a wolf. And you will say, please don't eat me, Mr. Wolf.
I make it snow up while no resist. I'm not deep, but God has chose us.
Let me tell you, I'm taking out the third heaven. I've been jacked into the big plan.
I think you ought to know this.
I'm seeing I can't even compute all of it. So fantastical.
We can see that this conversation is really about people that own companies like Patrick Bet-David, like Vivek Ramaswamy, like Elon Musk, in which they can undermine the American wage and get foreign workers to work longer hours, right? This was a whole thing that Patrick Bet-David was mocking Americans because they don't want to work 80-hour work weeks.
Really important is basically making it so with a relatively small amount of work, a business can basically, a few taps, stand up an AI agent for themselves that can do customer support, sales, communicate with all their people.
You will think, why didn't I build a stronger house like my brother?
Actively reach out with our feet and just shove the New World Order, and we could rip their arms out like Beowulf pulling Grendel's arm out of its socket.
Well, why the hell should you have to work an 80-hour work week to get a living wage? That is not America first. That is basically you having indentured servants for, measly salaries so that they're forced to work 80 hours just so they can cover the bills.
I want kids so bad. Never forget that they robbed you of your ability to have kids in your 20s.
Those guys do when they get on jets, they go, bring me 15 hookers now and get the drugs ready and take me to the private island.
Future and also in technological slavery. So, obviously Alul's a Christian, so his point of view is going to be, obviously biased.
No longer living under capitalism.
We don't want to wear different colored socks and have little beards and act trendy and shuffle around, have our girlfriends boss us around.
That is not freedom. That is not America first. That is not everything these people profess it is. And so
we're called men, and the world doesn't need us anymore, we're told. It's the end of the age of men. We'll see about that.
The customers, I think that every business in the future, just like they have an email address and a website, a social media presence today, I think every business is going to have an AI agent that their customers can talk to in the future.
Get the satanic rituals ready. I'm literally, folks, I've been at the highest levels of Hollywood, okay?
I mean, Christianity, and like all religions and all cultures throughout time, they halt the spread of progress and technique, right?
Yeah, that's
and technology.
Yeah, that's what he said.
I mean,
That's your eye on the enemy. Not worry about what propaganda they put out.
I didn't celebrate
I'm a pioneer.
That's basic. Everybody should understand that. Just as a whole, that's why they don't.
They don't understand it.
What are you talking about? Wait, nobody, everybody doesn't understand this?
I'm an explorer. I'm a human, and I'm coming. I'm animated. I'm alive. My heart's big. It's got hot blood going through it fast. I like to fight too. I like to eat. I like to have children. I'm a pioneer.
And you don't stop.
He finances terrorists to attack the planet. And then he plays victim and says that the pacifist republic isn't doing enough to help him with the terrorist invasion, the Trade Federation invasion.
Hello? Who's there?
Destroy the child.
Don't lie.
I thought only black people did that.
Black people be fine as shit. And
Like a gazelle in the African savannah that saw a pride of lions. And it said, well, I'm going to be friendly to the lions and they'll like me. I'm going to go lay down and show them my belly.
it's a friend.
You're going to get another question. That's an interesting topic and controversial. Since I was a young kid, I was propagandized. This is the most evil man that's ever lived. Evil people. He's just fed nonstop. I'm not a historian, so I don't know what's right.
You're going to go because you're too busy listening to women.
How's that sound? Oh, the government's doing all this for our national security, yes. But let's talk about Monica Lewinsky a little bit now, and the blue dress, and the president's semen.
Well, like this section, the most simple numerical cipher, many times throughout the Kabbalistic creation of man. I mean, this is written by a 3033 Freemason.
Awaken the people and help them to see the evil doings of Israel and the United States.
I'm a proud nigga.
I'd be living for them because if it wasn't for them, I would not be having a heartbeat.
I'm a proud nigga. I ain't a crip, I ain't a good, I'm not a color, I'm not a Negro, I'm the city of a nigga slavery. And it's the birth of a nigga. Never getting those conquered. It's the nigga nation taking on all gangbangers. Who really die, cuz? Blood. On 4 mil. Fuck 4 mil. Fuck with dirt. Fuck that bitch ass blonde hair bitch with dirt. You a pussy.
And then they'll want to be my friend because I'm with them. I'll tell the lions where the gazelles are.
That's the type of shit Martin Luther King died for, bro.
I will never have a white dick. I'll always have a black dick. Big black is better and bigger.
Oh, we're right. And as the little gazelle walks over, hi, lion. You are coming out. You're my friend. The lion grabs him by the throat, rips it out. The gazelle goes, trendy, I was trending. It flops around, blood spewing.
Which was a part of the organizations that built this.
Totally trust them.
Yeah, we should trust them what they write, right? Our enemies told us in this book.
Thus, A becomes 1, B2, C.
Because everybody kind of gets excited about that. And Bill Clinton's crooked proboscis. Who cares? I mean, fine, that would have brought him down. Great. I'm just saying, in conjunction, though, we have to then think about all the real things that are going on. And then
Women are in charge of you. The only race on the planet that listens to women are white people. You think black people listen to women? You think Indians listen to women? Nobody listens to women. Only white people sit there and go, my wife said we're just gonna have the one. Newsflash, dickhead. If your wife said just the one, get another fucking wife. White people need to take more pages out of Elon's book. Get rich, impregnate women.
Like a parasite, capital has consumed its host and transformed into something else. In this world, big tech dominates not through competition, but by controlling access to markets. And we, the users, have become cloud serfs, dependent on digital landlords who shape our behavior and extract value from our lives, or cloud capital. Unlike traditional capitalism where businesses competed in open market, today's tech giants own the markets. Amazon, Google, Facebook aren't just service providers. They control ecosystems. Techno-feudalism goes beyond economic dependence, like with workers via Uber or sellers on Amazon. Behavior modification is also playing a central role. Through surveillance and algorithms, these platforms track every click, like, and search. But they don't just analyze our behavior, they shape it. Algorithms nudge us towards certain products, manipulate our attention, and lock us into addictive patterns by design. It's no longer a free market, but a system of control. Big tech profits not by creating value, but extracting it. They own the infrastructure, the data, and increasingly our decisions. The consolidation of power right now by the tech oligarchy is frightening. The problem is not that these tools exist, but how they
corrupt them all. This is their plan, people. These are demons. Just like the Bible says, it's basically an intergalactic invasion into this space through people. I'm telling you, it's what all the ancients said. It's what they warned of. It's what we're dealing with. They're demons. They're frickin' interdimensional invaders, okay? I'll just say it. Make fun of me all you want on CNN or wherever, but everyone already innately knows this. These people are not frickin' humans, okay? Hillary Clinton is a goddamn demon. Destroy the child.
Nope. I debated a dude, and he was saying that obviously I gave a whole presentation on this idea of Christian futurism, Islamic modernism, and Jewish nationalism. Right? There's three, so all three of these religions have been updated and right to the modern age. And not only that, as I was just saying, there's good proof that they caused the modern age, right? Because the ideas of the 16th century wouldn't have been possible to disseminate in the way they did if these
they had that format to sort of build off of, and then
they built off of the brute fact that Islam and Christianity had assimilated like so many different cultural modes, right? So that they didn't have to combine, let's say, Europe or like the Middle East, right, into like one cohesive group, right? So then these are already one uniform group, excuse me. And the fact is that technique, as Nietzsche said, especially industrial mechanistic technique, it makes things active and uniform, right? It increases mobility and it increases interconnectedness and this concept of technological monism, right? When the system develops, it becomes more interconnected, right? And complexity breeds assimilation, right? As I keep stating, right? And it's one of my little memes or whatever. But yeah,
majority of Christianity today is not against technology.
Well, no, because technology protects them.
Exactly. They actually oppositely argue, right, that it's because of the cohesiveness that Christianity grants, right, that Islam creates tribal societies, right? So these ideas could never develop within an Islamic society because they don't have the cultural cohesiveness that Judeo-Christian values affords them, right? So you have all these people that have said, like Sam Harris and Michael Shermer, right, and all these atheist intellectuals, they say Christianity is way better than Islam, all right? They say, no, we're cultural Christians, we're Christian atheists, whatever they want to say, right? There's so many
whatever that means.
So many of them have come out and said that, right? Because all they're trying to say is, like, what we are is we're pro-Jewish and anti-Muslim. That's what they mean.
Right.
What they really mean is accelerationism.
Christianity is sort of like an idealistic thing for like, your morals, where God's kind of the constitutional monarch. He's in his heaven and we're on our earth, and we'll delegate him there. He's not really real, So it's just, I don't know, it's kind of absurd.
Yeah. How about more white people? Let's say the Indians didn't come to this country. No offense. So we're going to critique the country. How about more people that actually came to the country and fought in those wars? Because there's a lot of Indians that fought in the Civil War. I'm confused. I just don't know. It sounds like a racist point, but it's actually not. It's been made by people like Tucker Carlson and Walter. And if they're racist, then I'm racist. No one's racist no more. But it's my point. I understand what he's saying. I wasn't a fan of Friends. I like Frasier. I understand we need more math competitions and shit like that. But this is the type of shit that is going to movement from the inside. He's basically going out there and saying, by the way, we need to import people because no one in this country is up to the task. So we need generations of people put to sleep. What a weird move. Like, no sleepover, less sleepover. What about smart kids having a sleepover? This is going to be a big problem, by the way, for them. It is. Because these people are they just don't. No offense. They just don't. I know them. They don't care. They don't care.
And so this has led to a sort of rift in the conservative movement, and people like Charlie Kirk trying to sort of give credence to the voices of Elon Musk and Vivek. But I am proud that Charlie Kirk has really come out against Elon Musk. And
I think we're going to live in a world where there are going to be hundreds of millions, billions of different AI agents. Eventually, probably more AI agents than there are people in the world.
Like a blues man. You're the enemy. You're the scum. You're the filth. You're the murderers. You're the rednecks. We're never stopping. We're going to the top, and you're never going to stop us. You understand that? That's what I'm talking about, and that's what they're scared of.
Made it so that having kids is an economic and financial disaster for you. They made it so that having kids like literally fucking destroys your career. We're all taught and we're all led to believe that your 20s are for putting your head down and working. Everybody through the entirety of human history, up until the last 30 years, could manage a job and children. Now you can't. The hours required of you to build wealth in the West do not permit you to have children, and the cost of having a child is too great to ever support on a single modest working class income. There's no reason. I'm 26.
And they get on that aircraft, and I mean, they are just like, shut the door, let's get this going. Give me the up, heads up, future predicting dialer. I want the sat phone on, scrambled to NSA headquarters, prepare to run ops, and they just sit there fixing the stock market and making billions on the side every few days, and just like in huge pleasure aircraft with 14, 15, 20 top, models in the back. You just blow it to New World Order. If we all started doing it, it would fall over. They would burn into flame. Why do you think they hate us and try to dumb us down and poison us? Because the minute we start moving like a glacier, it will crush them. You understand that?
Well then, who is it? I give up.
It's your friendly neighborhood.
A wolf!
Oh yes, little piggy.